morning, everybody. We are going to get started. I am excited for us to continue our trend check every single month on Tuesday, the second Tuesday of every month. We will be doing a consumer insight, and today we're talking about business ventures. What is trending right now in business ventures? So let's turn around and get started. And I want you to know a little bit about ourselves. We Connect Global Branding Agency is a marketing agency that caters to small to mid-sized businesses and helping them with their marketing efforts. And we offer three business models. We can either manage all of the marketing activities that you have for yourself with our own team. And we have teams in Canada and the Philippines and also in India. Or we can work with your team side by side. They'll take on some activities, we'll take on some activities, and then work together to be a full service marketing department for your business. And alternatively, our last business model is that we can actually manage your marketing manager or your marketing team. We'll meet with them once a month and make sure they're staying on track. And the key here is that we want to make sure that you are staying ahead of the competition. And especially in these economic times, it's really important that we are making it a priority to see the areas of our business that we need to improve. And with that being said, I want to suggest that you join us in subscribing to our YouTube or Rumble channel or any other social media platform that you enjoy hanging out in, because we provide not only marketing education, but we also provide kind of entrepreneurial education as we give you the insights as entrepreneurs ourselves. My husband and I are business owners. We have three companies, and we certainly understand the complexity of entrepreneurship. So we'll share with you how to recession-proof your business, or we'll talk to you about why it's important for you to get active in your community so that we can protect local businesses. So we go off topic, off marketing every once in a while to make sure that we're sharing with you our experience and our expertise. So let's get started. We're going to talk about why trends, and it's so important for businesses to stay on top of trends in order to remain competitive and successful. And when you stay informed on kind of what the latest developments are, then you can take advantage of potential opportunities, and you can develop business plans or marketing strategies that can help your business really succeed. And trends also signal changes in how customers are behaving, what their preferences are, and it can be really invaluable insight on how you can target your customer with the best products or services that meet their needs. And so let's talk about following the trend towards outdoor and leisure activities. That could lead you as a business to develop a service or a product that's focused on those activities, right? So finally, I would say trends are a great way to, when you adopt trend knowledge and you're looking at your business and saying, okay, this is what's coming down the pipeline. It's just such a great way for you to quickly differentiate yourself, because consumers will be impressed that you know what their needs are ahead of your competition, and they appreciate that very, very much. Customers want to know that they are your priority, and when you're paying attention to trends and you are developing products and services that meet their needs, that is showcasing that you're making them your priority. So let's get started. Let's talk about business ventures. And I just want to acknowledge that Trend Hunter and Trend Watch are my go-to resources for monitoring trends. And I highly suggest you sign up for their newsletters. It certainly has shaped and influenced my perception of making business decisions, and then also us being able to assist our clients as well. And so as we look at new business ventures right now, we know that consumer incentives, the world of business is really evolving because consumers want to be incentivized to do business with you. And so I would say that entering the marketplace when it's going to be daunting and kind of an uphill climb, especially when you've got economic conditions pushing you back down, understanding what's new and how you can innovate your business and taking the ideas from other emerging markets is a great opportunity for your business today. So let's talk about how your industry is maintaining a customer during the rising economic inflation. This is kind of a question. How's your industry maintaining customers during a rising economic inflation? And I would say we want to look at the trend of restaurants and grocery stores. They are locking and reducing prices to show customers they've got value. They're affordable, they're accessible. Rising inflation rates continue to really affect even the most affordable fast food restaurants. And so these price commitments that we're starting to see in the trend of the restaurant and grocery store industries is helping them retain loyal customers when we've got such a volatile economic situation. So what's the insight? As inflation rates in North America continue to rise, that monthly rate far exceeds the pre-pandemic levels. And so as a result, many families are having to budget carefully to account for their food, their rent, their mortgage, and other necessities. That means that as food prices rise very quickly in restaurants and grocery stores, customers must make adjustments to their lifestyle. And so we want to know that when they're making adjustments to their lifestyle, are you their go-to? So let's just talk about some of those trends. Urban plates. This is a great example. They wanted to reduce the strain of inflation that it puts on the average person's family life. And the reality is that families have a tendency to eat unhealthy food when they are on such a fixed budget. And so Urban Plates unveiled the Plate Pass subscription program. This subscription program is for the inflationary time sets that it's and for inflationary time as of now. And this opportunity is setting them far ahead of their competition right now because it's a loyalty subscription-based program and they're doing away with tiered systems. It's giving their members access to a 20% savings on Urban Plates for their entire menu for just $5 a month. And so this newly launched Plate Pass subscription program, it's not only convenient, it's affordable. And then what about Pizza Pizza? It's a Canadian quick serve chain, and it's extending its fixed rate pizza offer when customers can purchase a $16.99 extra large 4-topping pizza at a fixed rate for at least 1 year until the end of 2023. And I would say that the Vice President of Marketing, Andrian, says it well. We knew we were onto something special when the Wall Street Journal reached out to ask us for coverage over our campaign. Sales have surpassed our expectations, and with inflation is still a challenge for Canadians. So extending our commitment to not raise the price of our offer through the end of 2023 felt like the right thing to do. So taking advantage of fixed pricing promotions is another opportunity for your business. And we can look at the KQF family of brands, and with the increasing cost of food paired with inflation, they were seeing a lot of their consumers seeking out ways to stretch their money further. So what did they do? They put together a product range of valued price products, from lamb grills to chicken sausage, chicken and lamb sausage. They come in packs of 20 and they're priced under a quality assurance system. And they've got a grade A rating so that consumers know that they are eating the best quality food without sacrifice, right? So This is how they're packaging together a few of their products to make it more efficient and cost effective for families to purchase their products, but without compromise of quality. It's a really great opportunity. So when we look at how you are dealing with inflation, it's important for you to look and evaluate your products and services and say, where can I develop a specific promotion or service that can meet the needs of my everyday customer that might be facing the hardship of inflation or the risk of a potential recession. So, how can your brand take inspiration from trends in other industries? So, brands right now, this is a new business venture. Brands right now are using NFTs and packaging to further demonstrate limited edition products. Okay. So if you are not familiar with NFTs, let me just talk to you a little bit about that because we're going to talk about the trend around NFTs. It's a new type of digital asset and it allows for the ownership, authentication, and trade of unique digital items. NFTs, they're stored on blockchain. They use crypto tokens to represent unique pieces of data of artwork. They can be used to represent anything from digital artwork to collectibles to in-game assets. And so kind of this inclusion of NFTs and product packaging shows how brands can really look from the outside of the tech industry and they can appeal to that modern consumer, that next generation of consumers. And that's something that we need to pay attention to. How are we attracting the next generation of consumers? So you've got food and beverage that are adopting NFTs. You've got fragrance brands that are adopting NFTs, and they're establishing themselves as forward thinking, and they're appealing to the customer that are customers that are interested in blockchain. So those that are knowledgeable in blockchain, from cryptocurrencies and NFTs to the metaverse, they tend to be very passionate and they've formed this kind of close-knit virtual community and they've created, I would say, excitement around this potential technology. And that passion combined with the blockchain's consumer buying power makes NFTs one of the most powerful tools in bringing in new customers. So let's see how this is applied. So in partnership with its first of kind, this non-fungible token marketplace, D2C, for luxury wine and spirits, blockbar.com and Web3 Consulting, they took the top Scotch whiskey brand and they are introducing a new Johnny Walker release. The 75 limited edition Johnny Walker Blue Label Ghost and Rare Expressions are now available on blockbar.com. And this new release explores the character of exceptional and rare whiskeys from one of the world's most famous grain whiskey distilleries. And this is their fifth installment. And I would say that it's absolutely gorgeous. If you go and you look at some of the design, it's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got natural abundance. And here's something that I really like. They took their NFT artwork and they actually made it into physical packaging. And they're going to drop a set of 200 collectible packets, and they'll come with a free non-fungible token art. And these are exclusive packets. They're going to be printed and distributed exclusively across Countdown stores in New Zealand. And it's one of the largest supermarket chains in the Australia, Asia area. And that sharing of that NFT art minted on the Ethereum blockchain. Boy, that's a mouthful, right? So it's just a new way for them to create ownership and brand loyalty because they're kind of staying with the trends. They're using NFT to grab that new consumer in, and then they're creating a physical experience by taking that same artwork and dropping it on to their packaging. And we saw this happening during the NBA finals as well. Michelob Ultra and the sneaker legend Tinker Hatfield, they joined forces and they created a limited edition NBA championship bottles. And so this kind of very exclusive new beer was something that was a limited edition, and it was unlocked and in and only available in the winning team's city. And it allowed 75 lucky fans to unbox a piece of NBA's history. Alongside the memorable bottles, fans would also receive a one-of-a-kind NFT designed and digitally signed by Tinker Hatfield. So NFTs, a unique way to attract that new consumer that has grown up and will be continuing to live in the metaverse technology world. So as we can see that technology is such an important part of these new business venture ideas, the question now becomes, could metaverse, avatars, and remote employees benefit within your industry? So retailers are now, they're starting to hire remote workers with realistic in-store avatars for service. And these trends are showing that retail stores and restaurants are addressing employee droughts by partnering with metaverse and AI companies to deploy on-site realistic avatars controlled by remote workers. And this is drastically expanding the eligibility pool for employees while also ensuring that customer service remains #1 in priority. So what's the insight here? The core reason why many consumers still prefer shopping in stores rather than online is human interaction. And that ability to get help from a knowledgeable retail representative. They don't want to have to do everything online. And so as businesses, continue to turn to self-service kiosks and AI-powered customer service systems, the benefits of brick and mortar shopping are becoming lesser. And so as a result, stores are turning to this 3D virtual avatar controlled by actual humans. So it's meeting the customer's needs, giving them that human experience, but also alleviating the pressure on the business to have so many employees staffed, and also the strain on workers as well, so they can focus on higher payoff activities. So let's see how this is being applied. Freshie is an Ontario-based restaurant, and it's famous for its real fresh foods, and it's begun testing a virtual cashier system by the name of Percy. Percy can encounter on a video calling the device and be encountered on a video calling device located at the cashier stand. And when a customer approaches Percy, the screen will turn on and a person on the other end of the device will take the customer's order. Freshie's current Percy workers are staffed out of call centers in Nigeria. And the restaurant would not provide a lot of details about their system, aside from the fact that it's managed by a third-party company. Paul Hughes, the Chief Business Development Officer, when he talked about Freshie, he just basically said, this is like Uber Eats. It's like skip the dishes. It's like self-checkout options. This is just another concept in how we can tackle the customer. And with that same likeness, you see Bit Ninja, and it's a technology company that is revolutionizing the fast food industry by providing remote cashiers to partner with restaurants. So it's a solution that aims to help restaurants solve the nationwide labor shortage that they are currently facing. So what do these ninjas do? They bid for shifts and get paid through Venmo after every checkout. So this is a flexible approach that allows restaurants to access a wider pool of workers and gives cashiers the opportunity to work on a schedule that fits their needs. And according to the co-founder, Will Clem, this innovative solution is changing the game for the fast food industry. It allows restaurants to keep their doors open and serve customers even if they don't have enough staff on site. So technology continues to play the game, but how can you become more accessible and available to new customers? And so I would say that one thing that's trending that's so fascinating is these monthly cheese subscriptions. It's taking this artisan cheese and making it more accessible to new customers that want to experience these different flavors. And so this trend is applicable for almost any industry. These brands are debuting monthly cheese to their customers. They're shipping them around the globe. They are really looking at consistent profits because it's a reoccurring revenue stream. And the customers are avoiding, cheese products like in a retail store. They find with this fixed rate, they're going to subscribe. If they are cheese lovers, regardless, they're not going to go to their local store. They're going to get their monthly box delivered to their home of these artisan cheese. And it's a great opportunity for mid-sized businesses. Balderson Village Cheese has unveiled its new subscription-based offering called the Balderson Village Monthly Cheese Box. And these cheese experts will specifically design each box so it gives the consumer kind of this experience, and they'll share with them what's inside. And the consumer can also pick whatever cheese they want. They can add personal notes, or if they've got allergens or other, preferences, if they want to gift these subscription boxes, they can do. And so it's just a great way for the small local business to create reoccurring revenue, but also showcase their expertise. And Murray's is doing the exact same thing. What I like about this is that they have the option of participating in what they call the Cheese Mongers Picks of the Month Club. And so what these consumers can do is they can opt in for 3, 6, or 12 months of kind of cheesy goodness, if you will, and they can be a part of this fun community. So you go from that kind of elite subscription model to this kind of very, I would say, viral community online of cheesemongers, and they're getting their monthly picks. So it's just a great way for them to stay innovative. And when you talk about innovation, you can also look at how can people collaborate with these e-commerce companies as a part of this idea of getting more accessible to the consumer. And one way is through SMS messaging. And so when we talk about text messaging, there's a great company called Klaviyo, and they offer this marketing package where they can do their entire transaction online. So you've got these small businesses that can actually send out products to their customers online, and that product can be modified, or say, you know what, I'd like a small ground coffee bag delivered, and they do all of their communication via that SMS text messaging. All of their purchase power is through SMS messaging. And so they can buy that product online. The consumer can enter in the name by texting to a specific number of that product, and they can check out all online through their SMS text messaging. And so it's taking technology that we're familiar with, it's making it easy for them to buy, and you're accessing the consumer wherever they're at. If they're sitting by the pool, if they're at the beach, if they're at home on the couch, you are touching them where they are every single day, which is on their phone. And if you couple that with other marketing materials, you have also an opportunity to really showcase how you are supporting nonprofits as well. So not only did Flip HTML5 introduce these digital brochures, which are now very, very popular, You're starting to see trends where companies are launching what we call charitable brochures. It's their brochure, but they are also offering products where they're giving a percentage of sales back to charities. And through this process, the consumer can use the QR code, learn more about that charitable nonprofit that they're taking care of. They can pick which one they want to actually support through their purchase as well. And this was shown to be very, very successful for a cosmetic company. They put together 3 package kits. They promoted it through a digital brochure. And when that digital brochure came through email marketing to a business, the business was able to take the QR code and say, what is this charity that I'm supporting? Let me learn more about them. Scan the QR code, learn more about them. And then also, as they are subscribing to their monthly subscription of cosmetics, they know they're also giving back. So making it easy through subscriptions, getting that fixed rate in, using technology to just tweak the experience are some of the trends that we're really seeing. But what's the number one trend that we're seeing in new business ventures? The number one trend that we are really seeing over and over again is, yes, there's the tweak of technology being added, but it is definitively subscription-based businesses, even down to your local ice house or gas station. Chewy's Drink Club in Georgia just launched their $6.99 a month, and they get rewards, and they can go in and get their drinks as many as they want, unlimited refills over and over again. Or you're seeing a subscription based for digital signage. So D Signage, they're a Florida-based company. They just launched this interactive signage, and it's subscription based. So you're just paying a flat fee to get your advertising so that you can create local engagement. Or we're seeing a subscription based for trade show workers and pop-up stores as well. You can subscribe with the company, and they will take your trade show schedule, and they will go and represent your brand wherever the pop-up store is and manage transactions. So subscription-based marketing of products and services that you can create are where we need to spend our time in making sure that we are being progressive and staying ahead of the competition, and understanding that the consumers are looking to tighten their belt. Where can you take your products and service and make sure that you can give them a fixed rate that they can rely on, so they can take a deep breath? They know that they can get through this hard economic time, knowing that they're getting quality products and quality service, but at a fixed rate. That is a way to build customer loyalty, and also, I would say, help you market your business through word of mouth, because referral business is probably the number one way to get business that stays and has a low churn rate. And so by allowing for monthly fees, monthly reoccurring fees at a fixed rate that they can depend upon, is a great way to earn those new customers. Well, I just want to thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope that you will take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Rumble channel, and follow us on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you like to play in the social media space. And just know that every second Tuesday of the month, we will be doing these trend webinars. We'll be talking about trends that are happening in specific industries and out there nationwide and globally, so that you can find innovative ways to improve your business, grow your business. You can grow it through reaching new customers, solidifying customer satisfaction with current customers, and so forth. My name is Darlene Gagnon. I am the co-founder of We Connect Global Branding Agency. Thank you for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it very much.